Hey, this is Doug Kenney, your favorite filmmaker, as well as your favorite author and YouTuber. I am the creator of Movie Maker Doug. First of all, I want to thank you all from the bottom of my heart for all of your support, and today we're going to be discussing on how to write a screenplay. As everybody knows, screenplays are used for the film industry. And as we all know, I am the writer of one. This is my own, and I'm not you, this is real. This is my own screenplay that I wrote titled Mose and the Great Escape. It was hard to do because I'm so used to writing stories. And I gotta tell you, writing a script is hard. But if you have the creativity like I do, you will understand that screenplays are more simple than you think. If you lack creativity, and if you lack intelligence, and if you lack, just writing things in general, or if you're struggling in college due to plagiarism infractions, I can tell you, today is your lucky day to learn from me. Because I have published before, as we all know. And good news, you have just as much as a chance at becoming a screenplay writer as I did when I first began, which was 2013. I'm going to show you throughout this entire process, which should last no more than 10 minutes, that screenplay writing, although it can suck sometimes, you have the potential in you to drive out of my lesson in style, or be carted out in your granny's handbasket, as Sergeant Roderick would say in SpongeBob. So all I gotta say is, everybody has skill in them. You're just gonna need to learn from the master. Alright? I'm going to show you all the difference between the the transcript of a story and a screenplay. Let's see. This is my first book, From Green Flags to Blue Flags, and this is the difference between a screenplay and a story. This is a story. Dear reader, if you are holding this book, first I must tell you that you should read this entire novel. I'm the author of this book, Douglas N. Kenney. I am an autistic young author who has trouble understanding others. I wrote this book to help others and inspire autistic people. Yep, that's a story, and here's the transcript of a screenplay. And it's kind of funny because scripts are tough to read to children due to how they're written. Be careful, Mose. Mose took care of it. I'm gonna kill these fat jerks. Mahi mahi. We're gonna be late, lovey. What will we do? I do not know, but I'm having fun. Since being stuck here for about 3 hours, I've developed a love for counting. See the difference? You're reading quotes when it comes to a script, like a screenplay. You're reading quotes. And you have to basically develop the story in your head in order to understand what's going on. Alright, so that's the difference. Alright, as y'all can see, here's an example of a screenplay, and this is what I've written so far. As we all know, you have to be very creative about it, and you have to have some sort of creative inspiration. So I decided to do one based on the 3 Billy Goats Gruff. But in this case, it's called the 3 Billy Pigs Gruff. And let's see, it's by Doug Kenney, myself, and the cast is the small pig gruff, the middle-sized pig gruff, and the big-sized pig gruff, and the ugly troll. And as you can see, with the narrator, the action that he does in the screenplay is written in italic writing. I believe that's what it's called. And the quotes that he uses are written in normal font. And so, in my story, the pigs decide to cross the Grand Canyon because, That's a good example of a gorge that they have to cross with the bridge, like in the original story. And the idea is the small Billy Pigruff who wants to get fat like the others by eating more food, so they need to cross this bridge. They all decide that it's a good idea, and they decide to cross the bridge, and they didn't know, as the Billy Goat's Gruff didn't, that there's an ugly troll that lives under the bridge who loves to eat anyone that crossed his bridge. Here's the next part of the screenplay, and I will read it aloud to you. Small Billy Pig Gruff crosses bridge. Here I go, tally-ho. Trip, trap, trip, trap, trip, trap. Troll. Who is there? Show yourself. Small Billy Pig Gruff. It is I, the small Billy Pig Gruff. I need to cross your bridge so I can get to the food supply on the other side of the Grand Canyon. I'm going to eat you up. That is so beautiful. The funny thing about screenplays, as everybody knows, is that they can be so ridiculous as far as the story that they can be beautiful. They can be so ugly that they could be a modern art masterpiece. Now let me show you all how my style of writing a screenplay has evolved since I published my first screenplay. As y'all can see, the actions that they do in this scene are not italic, while nowadays they are. So it kind of makes it look like it might be part of the quotes. But now, it's gone from this all the way to basically, let me find it for y'all, to this. And you can see that, you know, the writing is italic now. So yeah, that's how my writing has evolved. What I like about screenplays, as everybody knows, is you can write a story about someone that needs to go to the bathroom, and it can still be interesting if you're very creative about it. Screenplays are laughable to an extent, but they are important for the film industry, so the advice I give is you have to be very creative and do not come up with a story, which everybody can do because they have potential talent in them. Alright, now it's time for me to present my full screenplay after fully writing it, and here it is. As you can see, there's the title, The Three Billy Pigs Gruff, by Doug Kenney, cast, the small Billy Pig Gruff, the middle-sized Billy Pig Gruff, and the big-sized Billy Pig Gruff, and the ugly troll. And let's read it together, as silent as we can so that you can stay focused. That was so beautiful. Alright, so that's how you write a screenplay the Doug Kenney style. I hope y'all learned something, and I hope that you all can successfully create a great screenplay in the future with the advice that I've given you. But just remember, do not copy off the screenplay that I wrote as an example, because if you do, I will find a way to make it haunt you forever. No other way to put it. After all, the copyright law of America says, "Thou shalt not take or steal a terrible story." Alright. Have a good day, y'all. I hope y'all learned something from the satirical nature of this video, as well as, you know, the story of the three Billy Pigs Gruff.